an Ajax Nations presentation. Now, sit back and relax and enjoy this episode.
Hey everyone, Ajax Nations Productions here once again. Welcome to episode 4 of the Extreme Demon Experience. In this episode, I will be talking about Sakupen Hell by Noobus. This level was made after the creator was exposed for hacking. Noobus was upset that Cataclysm was hacked as well and was raided while his own level wasn't hacked, but everyone claimed he did. He made Sakupen Hell to try and dethrone Ice Carbon Diablo X and Cataclysm of their top 1 spots at the time. Later on, Trusty verified the level. Surprisingly, I didn't know about this level's existence when it came out in 2016. At the time it was verified, I had been already playing the game for 2 years. I didn't know about this level's existence until early 2017 when 2.1 released. I looked at the extreme demons in the level search menu, and this was one of the first levels that popped up. Without further ado, let's break down this level. Just let me adjust the scene using polygon logic. This intro is pretty bad. It would be fine if that freaking double click at 6% and the filler wave at 8% didn't exist. I do not like the first 28% of this level and a few crappy transitions. This ball is worse. Firstly, the thing where you could fall no longer works in 2.2. You have to actually click the blue orb. Although it is buffers, the click pattern is really fast. 14 through 15% is somewhat inconsistent, and I have died plenty of times to it. 15 to 29% is the worst part of this entire level. I have a lot of things to say about this horrendous pile of bullcrap. As a wave-carried player, this entire section is terrible. The triple click is inconsistent because the transition sucks. When I was preparing for the 7-hour finale of my stream series for Isolated Finale V, had me play that part in Sakupen Hell for a bit. I hated the part from the get-go. The release click at 17% is the worst thing in this whole crap show of a level. The timing is very inconsistent, and the wave gap is really tight. Most of my deaths were dying to that freaking gap either by hitting the demon's lower jaw, hitting the saw, or dying to the L structure. It is way worse than Cataclysm 41 and Bloodbath 31 by a long shot. The recovery after 17% also sucks. I died to it many times because I was like, how the hell did I do the release click? And then I died to something really stupid. The first wave is notorious for bad alignment. The saw blades littered throughout this section screw up the click pattern, because they are close to the structures you are supposed to be avoiding. The mini wave suffers from this bad alignment even though it looks easy. I don't know what Noobus was doing when he was making this level, but that bastard added bushes into the section. This further ruins the part, because the hitboxes are bigger than the ground spikes on the structures. 24 through 29 suffers from this greatly, especially the gap at 27%. 29 to 32% doesn't suck at all. The transition at 32% is the only thing I hate about the second wave, because it is inconsistent. Other than that, this wave is very consistent. The transition at 40 is also bad, but honestly it's okay. The only click I find to be crap is at 47%. The ship is okay. All I have to say is that it is worse than the ship in theory of everything too. But both don't bug me however. I did however find the mini-ship enjoyable. It does have its inconsistencies here and there, but the transitions aren't bad. The duel is my favorite part, because it is a break part. It is just spam. Due to the fact that the level is 50 seconds long, the gameplay has to be condensed to be harder than Bloodbath. I don't like condensed gameplay, but it is good to know that there is a break part. The third wave is pretty good. I died at 84% twice and then 82%, but after that, I ended up beating the level. I don't know what to say about the ending ship, since it is just straight fly. But I would rather have this than the dual wave in the old version. If the dual wave was sitting there, the level would be way harder. Overall, my experience with this level was absolute hell. Finding time to play this level was hard. College has definitely took time out of my day and work has taken more hours. And the worst of it was the ridicule I faced when I was streaming this. Every so often some random person would come into my stream and ridicule me. On the last 2 streams 2 egotistical bastards came into my streams and the reason that they got age restricted is because of them. They were downplaying my achievements, spamming offensive words, and comparing how long it took them to beat even harder levels to me. Every time I timed them out, they would come back on alt accounts and repeat. For a while, Sakupen Hell was better than Light Circles until the last day. This is the second worst experience I have ever had playing an extreme team that I have either beat or have gotten over 50% on so far, and the worst experience with a rated one. I give this level a 3 out of 10 enjoyment. Worse than the other 3 extremes I have beaten. Anyways, here is what others had to say.
So, around May of 2023, when my hardest was still Moment, I decided to start playing Sakupen Hell. I made some significant progress within the first couple weeks. I got 53%, somewhere around there, and 28 to 100. Around a week later, I would get my first last wave attempt, dying at 81 or 80-ish. Right at the beginning, like before the third time speeching. I died in the spam, before the mini wave. And I died there. I died like a couple clicks later, again, and then again, and then again, and then again. Until June 8th, 2023, I would finally get past the first couple clicks in the mini wave, and I get all the way to 88%, dying at the last release of the mini wave. Something I do remember happening after that, I reached a BPM of 192. Later on that day, I decided to get back on the Sakupen Hell, and then I beat it. I managed to beat it the same day after dying at 88 as a new artist, and around 11K-ish attempts, which is it was first time I spent more than 10K attempts on an extreme. I remember my Sakupen Hell experience for that reason.
The journey, it was something. It began all the way back in the summer of 2024 or something. I slowly started getting 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and so on. And then I did 60 to 100. I was actually having fun with it for some reason. I then did 50 to 100, 29 to 100, 30 to 100, and I got 41% one stream. I streamed it for a day, got 41%, fluke to 71. I got 71 3 times that stream, and then I got 82, 85, 87, and then I died at the duel 4 times from 0, and I did 15 to 100 twice. God, this level can go to hell, bro. The most inconsistent garbage to ever exist. It level doesn't deserve to exist. It's pain. It's nothing good about it at all. It's terrible. Don't play it. Don't go for it, especially as a new artist. Just don't. It's terrible. Not good.
It wasn't really a journey. It was more of a side quest. I'm gonna be honest. It took 15,000 attempts. It was after I beat verified Deadly Cup to B2, and after I beat Red World. So it was before I beat Red World, sorry. And I thought it was a pretty fun experience. I had a couple of deaths near the end, but it was expected. I think it's a lot easier than Blade of Justice, personally. It really depends all about your skill set. The whole level itself. And how it will function. If you're bad at wave, then trust you're gonna have a really bad time. Which is how Sakupen Hell works.
Here is the tier list for the extremes I beat. Obviously this level is going in F tier. This level is awful. This level was a nightmare to beat, and I was glad that I beat it. So that is all for today. Comment, like, and subscribe, and turn on notifications to never miss another video, and I will see you all in the next video. See you, friends. And remember, keep dashing to 100. Goodbye!